Well, hello and welcome to the Shallow Proclamation. I've lost the ability to speak. The Shallow Proclamation. My name's Paul, and I'm joined by
Thomas.
We're watching The Space Pirates, episode 4. The first few episodes are not very good, and I imagine we're going to get more of the same.
Right, so the cliffhanger, they're about to shoot, then the Doctor kind of gets flung into some cave.
A big black hole. I wish I got flung into a big black hole.
A mine shaft. There we go. Brilliant.
Good mine shaft.
One thing we did point out as a highlight was the black text on white background.
Yes.
We're scraping the barrel now, aren't we? What happens if you drop a piano down a mine shaft?
I don't know.
A flat minor.
Hey. I was definitely thinking something about a minor key, so.
What do non-binary people enjoy doing to car tyres?
I don't know.
They/them. Look at that guy's eyes.
Looks like my face at the moment. Right, come on. There's got to be something good in this. I'm gonna engage.
Oh, this is good. We got a kind of zoom call.
That shot of that guy for a second. He was like,
this guy's good value, isn't he?
yeah, he's definitely keeps it vaguely interesting.
I feel like people who say that Doctor Who ended with Ace and the Doctor walking into the sunset, and it's only been downhill from there, needs to go back and watch this story, because I mean, I think it's easy to look at the classic era of rose-tinted spectacle, and there are some shoddy stories back there, aren't there?
Oh yes. This would definitely be if someone had just watched this and was watching the reaction on YouTube in the 60s, someone would have said, "Oh, that was terrible. R.A.P. Doctor Who."
Yeah.
Just like they do about everything modern. It's the Doctor listening to a rock with a stethoscope.
Is this real?
Am I real? I feel like I'm losing all sense of sanity.
Oh, it was an audio lock, Paul.
Obvious.
Yeah.
How silly of me not to know.
Oh, a tuning fork, yeah. That's pretty cool, the sort of radar screen, isn't it?
I want you ready to go as soon as you've got the identification right, sir. I want the main booth to as we can hold it. No one ever knows being in section 10. That ship is our target. Right, sir.
It's a good look.
The chopsticks. Yeah, I do like it when it jettisons that little dude. That is very Thunderbirds.
That's cool.
Paul, if you were to summarise the plot of this episode so far in one sentence, what would you say?
Okay, sir. Now, if you stay around 7 under TDC. Now, 37 degrees.
Load of old rubbish. So here's the question about Milo Clancy. Who does he look more like? Stalin or Wario? This is like, yeah, Blackadder when he's in the trenches, pencils up his nose, pair of underpants on his head.
Yeah.
Are you going to tell me now you've not seen Blackadder?
I've seen one episode, I think.
Oh, for goodness sake.
How many episodes are there?
It's 4 seasons.
Are we going to have to watch that as well?
We should.
Along with the full performance of Carrots.
Carrots. And, well, I mentioned this in one of the comments, but worth saying now, because there's nothing worth saying about this story, is there? Carrots, the school production I was in, which is referencing our Seeds of Death reaction, has got a Doctor Who link, hasn't it, Thomas?
It
that I
does.
mentioned to you.
Yeah.
That I found someone online who commented on an article about Carrots, and they said that they played Carrots in their production in the 1980s, and their school teacher, who was, I guess, directing it, thought that the play needed a few more light moments, a bit more comedy. So he asked his son, who was a writer, to write some comedy moments for Carrots. And the name of the teacher was Bill Moffat, and his son was none other than Stephen Moffat of Doctor Who fame.
Yes.
So there you go.
That is crazy, isn't it?
There we go. So even Carrots has a link to Doctor Who.
Yeah.
If I ever meet Stephen Moffat, that'll be the first thing I ask him about.
Yes.
Tell me about your writing on the production of Carrots at your father's school in the 80s. What was it about a story about the death of an orphan child that you thought needed more humour?
It's a heavy subject for comedy, isn't it?
It is. I'm just reminded of that Liam Neeson sketch.
Knock, knock. We're closed. Liam, the shop kind of has to be open for the sketch to work. Oh man, should we watch that after this?
We should salvage something from this. Maybe it's just going over our heads. Maybe it's so deep.
Yeah.
Where it's just not meant for folk like us. Does it have much longer?
Oh, we're nearly there.
Oh, thank goodness. Well.
Oh, okay. I really enjoyed that.
I've written literally nothing. I mean, I've just, yeah.
Do you think we're being a bit unfair on it? I mean, maybe
no.
it was just there was a lot that was being done visually, and we couldn't get it through the recon or something. I don't know.
We've watched a lot of bad stuff before, though, haven't we?
We have, and we've managed to get through it.
And we've managed to get through it. This is just that is awful. Just dire.
Yeah, because there are moments from previous stories that have been hard work. Like even in the Celestial Toymaker, the kitchen scene that just seemed to go on forever with Dodo and Stephen. We were just like, oh, this is agony. But it was kind of short lived, and the story as a whole had a lot of good things to talk about. Feels like this has just been relentlessly intolerable.
Yeah, I mean, I've got nothing good to say about it. I mean, has this broken the project? We've got to say something positive about it.
Oh, come on, it can't be worse than the Web Planet. At least that was funny bad, though.
The Web Planet was fun, though, even though it was awful. Like,
we had a lot of fun watching it. It's one of my highlights of doing this whole thing.
Why did I come from the sky? Exactly. I mean, doesn't get much better than that.
Zombie.
Exactly. See, it's got a place in our hearts. I mean, I'm never going to watch it again.
Yeah.
I know that. I mean, I'm never going to go back to it.
Someone in our comments said that they would watch it with like some poppadoms and beer. That would be the way to do it, wouldn't it? Well, thanks for watching, people. Do subscribe and do join us for our season 6 review, which is upcoming. Do put any questions for that in the comments below. Or even better, in our Discord. You can join that in the link below. We're going to create a thread for season 6 questions, because we are getting close to the end of season 6, aren't we? So,
well, yeah, we've only got one story, but admittedly, it is a 10-part story.
Right, that's a big one.
It's quite a big one. So it might take us a little while still, but
yeah. What was the 12-parter? The Dalek Master Plan.
Dalek Master Plan.
So it's not quite.
He's a coming. Who's coming? The Doctor.